You were banking on this discount.
You didn't have a plan B.
Yeah.
You didn't have a plan B.
There literally was no plan B.
You didn't have a plan B.
You needed the discount, bro. You're a joke. You're a joke. All right. Guys, we're here.
Yeah, man.
Happy Monday. Fun day. Hope you're living lavish as always. You already know where to go. Quickly pause. Scurry on over to patreon.com/ShxtsnGigs. Over there, you're going to find a wealth of extra content, funny shit, personal shit, some laughs, some tears, whatever. Blood, sweat, and tears have gone into that Patreon.
Yeah, man.
If you've been joining us for the Zoom calls that we've been having every month over at Patreon, they're a lot of fun. We can't wait to see you next time. Next invites are headed out soon, so look out for those. As always, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, 2 fingers of death, ring that notification bell so you know when we're posting our new shit. 2022 is going to be a very, 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 very busy year for us.
Facts.
Which means it's going to be a busy year for you. You're going to need those notifications on so you know when shit's just flying out. The content's just going to be churning.
Yep.
Conveyor belt thing.
Yeah.
And obviously we can't sit here every single time and remind you when the next thing is going to drop. You're going to have to flick the bean, flick the bell, and get yourself notified while you're over there. Little red thing says subscribe. Bang that.
Click that.
Clickety clack.
Help us help you.
Help us help you. You already know. You should already, while you're listening to this, you should be already in the comments chirpsing away. Chirpsing away. That's what you should be doing. You should be hearing me say this whilst you're pa 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 pa.
Yeah,
chirpsing away.
Yeah, man.
This is the season of love, guys. We've got a month until Valentine's Day.
It's fast approaching.
Tinder, Hinge, all them ting there.
Bumble
ting of the
there.
past, bro.
Yeah,
Bumble ting there. We've got time for that. Comments.
Straight to the
now,
source.
Chirps a ting. We need breeding grounds for the eventual move where we're going to bring some pink Kool-Aid. We're all going to be wearing white robes. Grassy hills, cult locations, okay? S&G cult is slowly gathering, but we need breeders. So chirps a ting in the comments. Build some love. Bust some nuts. And we're going to move on from there, guys.
Yeah, man.
As always, would love if you left a nice little review for us. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us a rating. Currently, we're 5 stars. Can't be helped.
Second best podcast in the world.
Second biggest podcast in the world. It literally can't be helped. Sorry to all you other podcasters out there who can't keep up to the levels.
Yeah.
It's not.
Tis what tis. It's not our fault.
Being really rich is not my fault. That's what I'm going to say at the end of this year. But yeah, without any further ado, guys, thank you very much for being here this year. We're looking forward to spending time with you, and I'm going to throw you on over to Fire Lord Fuegs. He's going to hit you with some fun facts.
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
This one is about your babes, Maya Jama. Yeah, man.
It's gonna be sad news.
Why would it be sad news?
Oh, because she just got engaged. No?
Oh, yeah, she did get it, but that's not the fact.
Okay,
I know
cool.
she got engaged.
Yeah, that's the sad news. That's the sad news.
For a lot of people, isn't it?
Yeah, she got engaged to some waste man.
Ben Simmons?
Yeah, waste man, bro.
Where does he play? Is it Philly he plays for?
Yeah,
76ers.
the bane of Philadelphia. Shit ass Ben Simmons. Can't bring nothing to the playoffs, but you're securing my girl. My girl Maya. Engagement thing.
Hey. What can she say? What can he say? Is what, isn't it?
The nigga's like 6'10". There's nothing I can say.
There's nothing you can say, bro.
His wallet will knock me out. His wallet will knock me out.
100%.
And he's tall.
He is tall.
He's an athlete. He's tall. He's literally lighter skinned than I am.
Just like tick.
He's American.
Tick.
Yeah, fam. Was literally nothing I can do.
There's nothing you can do,
He's
bro.
got way more money than Maya Jama. I don't have half the money Maya Jama has. I don't have a quarter of the money Maya Jama has.
I ain't got any.
I don't stand a fucking chance.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
Tis what tis. But yeah, what's she saying anyway?
So about 16, Maya Jama decided to leave home and move to London to pursue a career in media and TV. Initially, she wanted to be an actor, so she slowly transitioned into a presenting role in which saw major opportunities. She worked 3 part-time jobs in order to afford her rent. One of them was a runner making tea at a music content creation company, where she began networking and landed her first role presenting as a teenager. Since then, she transitioned into becoming a primetime TV star, having appeared on/presented over 40 shows in industries ranging from sports, music, and entertainment. She's achieved a millionaire status at 24, just 6 years into her career, and has now launched her own face mask company, that Midgie thing, or Midgie, or whatever it's called, which will generate another source of income, adding to her million status. So in 2020, she founded the face mask, and it sold out within the first 24 hours.
Fam, it's difficult to communicate it to people who aren't from England, but Maya Jama is a staple in this country.
Yeah. She's the face of TV or like presenting or whatever when it comes to...
She literally is.
Yeah, she's been doing this. No one doesn't know who Maya Jama is.
Everyone knows who Maya Jama is.
Yeah.
And she's banging.
Dirt banging.
She's banging, bro.
Banging. Where's she from? What country is she from again?
She's Somalian.
Somalian, yeah. I thought
she's mixed race, but she's like her black is Somalian. So, and again, that's no easy task.
No. She's done it well.
She's done it well, bro. Yeah, fucking hell. She's absolutely killing it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, props to Somalians. Fucking Chunks and Maya Jama, two of the most famous people in this country.
Yeah.
Both Somalian.
Yeah.
Props to you, Somalians.
Killing it.
Props to you, Somalians. You man have suffered in this country for too long. Props to you, you man's on the up.
Yeah, and they're both millionaires.
And they're both caked as
Both
fuck.
caked as fuck.
Bro,
Can't
yeah,
complain.
man. It's good to see. Yeah, Maya Jama is so famous.
Chunks is so famous.
Is so famous.
So famous. They've been
doesn't
putting
make
in that
sense.
work, bro.
Oh, years.
Years and years
bro.
and years.
I was actually listening to an interview with Maya Jama one time. She was talking about like her... I didn't know she moved solo ting to London when she was 16. I didn't know that
either.
But she did talk about when she moved over and she was doing, before she got like representation, she was doing presenting jobs for anyone that would have her, fam.
I think we had this conversation.
Yeah, we might have had this
off
conversation.
camera.
Yeah. Anyone that would have her for practically
Pennies.
nothing. For practically nothing. And then she said once she got like a manager and stuff, they put a stop to all of that chat. Said you're getting mugged off.
Yeah, I know.
You're getting fucking mugged off.
She did, I think when she did the World Cup thing in Brazil, I think it was 20, what year are we now? 22. When was the World Cup? 18. I think maybe it was World Cup 16, 2016. She did, I think that was in Brazil. She did the thing with Poet. She was over there with Poet.
I
Do you not
didn't even
remember?
know.
Yeah.
Nah.
That was one of her first big deals that she did.
Fuck.
One of the
Sounds
first big deals she did. I can't remember what year it was, but it was not last World Cup, maybe 2 World Cups ago or 3 World Cups ago. She was there. She was about presenting. Yeah. It was like Copper, something. I can't remember what it's called, but she did that.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Poet's another one who fascinates me as well.
In what sense?
He is, how do I explain it? He's the most like mainstream yet not mainstream guy.
Okay.
So if you take a look at like Maya Jama and Chunks, for example, both of them obviously been grafting, building relationships, doing all these things, and then they've just hopped over the fence. Maya Jama, obviously, because she's a presenter, she has to be mainstream. So she's a little bit different. But Chunks, for example, YouTube, all these things on YouTube, and then he's just recently trickled over into more mainstream stuff. He's out there doing like Soccer Aid. I think he's got a deal with why doesn't my brain work? What's the fucking football show?
Soccer AM?
Soccer AM. I'm pretty sure he's got, or is it Match of the Day?
It's Soccer AM. It's definitely not Match of the Day.
You sure, fam?
I watch Match of the Day.
You do watch Match of the Day. Soccer AM.
I've not heard a whisper of him and slash Match of the Day. I've not seen Chunks X MOTD anywhere. It's not Match of the Day.
Soccer AM. I'm pretty sure he's got a deal with Soccer AM.
Yeah.
And he's doing more mainstream stuff. He did the Mobos. He's doing bare shit. And yeah, he's busy. And Poet has been known and relevant in certain circles for like a decade.
Plus.
For a very long time.
Poet used to rap. He used to make...
Didn't even know that.
Yeah, Poet used to do grime. He used to rap. He's got a track with... I can't remember who the other guy is. But there was one specific song that I remember you seeing on Channel U. It was Poet and Scribs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Poet and Scribs. For the life of me, don't remember what the song's called. I'm going to find it now, actually. just for nostalgia. I think it was Scribs. Hold on. Poet and it is actually Poet and Scribs. Wow, what a memory. It's called Never Gonna Blow 13 years ago. That's the only track I know of Poet. And I remember hearing that on Chinese. I was thinking, this is actually a banger. This is actually a banger. And this is way before, obviously, his presenting and YouTube and podcasts and all of that shit.
And he's been busy with all of these things for a long time. And he has, from what I can gather, like even shows that he's not necessarily the face of. A lot of them he has involvement with. And then he, like you said, like a World Cup thing here and there. He does like drips and drabs of like these really big things. But then it's like, it seems like he refuses to go main. Like I feel like he refuses to work for someone, which is a good thing. But like you can tell, like maybe he doesn't have as many opportunities as it would seem. But for someone as like well known and has like such a foundation, you feel like it could potentially be easy for him to just like scooch over and just pattern himself a little something and be caked. Obviously he makes money, but like you can tell by the way he talks, like on the things I've seen him on and stuff like that, that he seems like he would never work for anyone ever.
Purely because I don't watch any of his like stuff or whatever, so I don't have as much insight as you do. But because Poet's been out or around a lot longer than i.e. Chunks, Philly, Maya, all these lot that we know now, he was one of the foundation people for these people to get to where they are today.
Bro, he actually was.
Poet's been about.
He was putting people on. He had a big following on YouTube before YouTube was paying niggas. He had a big following on YouTube before YouTube was paying people. And then he, like you said, he would bring these lot on and let them...
These Harry Pinero, these Chunks, these Philly, all these man now, all these, not KSI, but like his crew and like all these lot, like Poet was one of the first guys to be doing this mainstream entertainment, funny kind of guy, blah, 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 on YouTube, whatever. He was one of the first people. One of the first people. And yes, props to him. He's still going on strong.
Poet.
Props to
Random Poet Appreciation Day. Thank you, Poet.
Thank you, Poet. He's still going strong. He's still got his podcast. He's still doing his shows. He's still doing what he's doing. Still featuring. Still relevant.
Busy.
He's busy. You can't knock it. He's still fucking busy.
Someone needs to just give him
a
young meal. I don't know if he needs it or not.
I don't know if he needs it or not.
Just give the guy a meal.
For his flowers. He's put hard work into this industry.
He seems like one of those guys that like, it's going to be like, there's a lot of like, there's like, how to explain it? So for example, there's like comedians that have died in the last few years.
As in actually died?
Actually died.
Okay.
And like they could be American or whatever, but it's only other comedians who are relevant and big that give those comedians their flowers. And you're like, I've never heard of this guy. I've never fucking heard of this guy. But the Dave Chappelle's, the Kevin Hart's, they're like, this guy's the reason I'm a comedian, and he never got the flowers he deserved.
Like Richard Pryor, for example. Everyone knows of Richard Pryor, but I'd never listened to Richard Pryor.
Oh, when I was a kid, fam, I got lucky. I was friends with a guy called Richard, coincidentally called Richard. Who was a white guy who was randomly really in, and I've always been into stand-up comedy and stuff. He was really into Richard Pryor, and he had these Richard Pryor DVDs from back in the day. Obviously, like they're DVDs, but the set is from like the 80s. And he would lend them to me, and they were fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Richard Pryor is one of the funniest comedians. He's one of the only comedians from that era that like you can listen to his shit today and it's still fucking funny.
Okay.
Fucking funny.
Okay.
And then Richard Pryor is like, but he's again like for people like who aren't like me who like have a random deep dive knowledge of Richard Pryor from when I was a kid. Yes, he's one of those people that you hear his name and you know he's like a big deal, but it's only other relevant comedians that can be like, this guy is the reason comedy is what comedy is.
Yeah. He was the foundation.
He was the foundation. Like he was like the first humongous black comedian who was just like, his comedy was outrageous.
Yeah.
And he had like such a mix of audience. Like he didn't just have a black audience. Like he had a huge like global sensational audience. Like he was just so loved for everyone. And he was like that first pivotal, like one of the greatest comedians who ever lived. And like set the path for all the people that people love today. And I feel like one day, whether he's alive or dead, he's too young for it to be when he's dead. But Poet, there will be a Poet Appreciation Day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah.
Where there's going to be like, the random like Lifetime Awards.
Yeah.
There's going to be like a YouTube Lifetime Award.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be like, no one understands who it's going to be. And it's randomly going to be Poet. And then loads of people are going to be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. But
and then, fam, you're going to get your Chunkses, your Myers, your Harry Pineros. You're going to get all these people, your Phillies, like, stand up. All the people that you know are going to stand up and be like, this fucking guy invited me onto the fucking boiler room randomly when I wasn't anyone because he saw that I had potential and he gave me all these opportunities and he sat down with me for hours and gave me all this knowledge and told me what not to do and told me what to do and like gave me the pathway to just bang and was gone. And then he just kept grinding.
He's not changed his approach, his style, his look, and he's still had these same twists since 13, 14 years ago, since Channel U days, brother. I was in secondary school.
Man walks around with headscarves.
Bro, he's doing
I
him.
see him with a headscarf and a bucket cap. He don't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He's a guy. He's a
doing
real guy.
Him.
He's a real guy.
You have to give him his flowers.
I'll be chuffed to meet him.
Bro, it's the same way when a few episodes, just months ago, when we were talking about rap, like Chip and all these lot. You have to give Chip his flowers.
There'll be another random Lifetime Award for Chip. Bro, who the flying fuck is that?
Chip's been about.
Since school days.
Bro.
Chip Diddy Chip.
15, 16 years ago, this nigga started rapping.
Yeah, he still looks the same.
Bro. Like, you got to give these people their flowers, man.
Yeah,
a lot of people won't know, but a lot of people won't know who they are, like, haven't been privileged to be in that era of when they were coming up or whatever, but...
Fam?
Oh, my days.
Yeah, bro. Them old days, them BBKs. Them boy better knows.
Boy better know. Boy better know.
Yeah, bro. Those were the days.
Those were the days.
But yeah, there's so many people that will never, ever, ever get the appreciation that they deserve.
They deserve, yeah.
And some people will get the appreciation they deserve, but some people, it takes one of those random awards for people to realize like your relevance and just like some people just not even like an award or anything. Some people literally just need a stand-up ovation and be like, thank you.
Thank you so much for what you've done for us. Thank you for paving the way. Thank you for paving it. And I feel like if technology at its height now was what it was, if technology as it is now was what it was 15 years ago, Poe would be a billionaire. Poe would be gone clear, you know? Media, social media, the way the internet is, everything has obviously helped the newer age today.
Oh, 100%.
15 years ago, nothing was there, bro.
Bro, 100%.
Nothing was there for us.
There's literally guys like that. Like guys like Poet who were just born 5 years too early. And it's fucking sucks.
It's unfair on them, but they've still managed.
They've still managed to stay relevant up until the point where it pays dividends.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people would have quit because it's a useless endeavor. But then when it becomes not a useless endeavor, that's when
people want to hop back on.
People want to hop back on and stuff like that. Yeah. And it's just like, you just have to stick with it.
You just have to.
But like you said, like if he was born 5-10 years later, bro, and he just took the exact same path again, he'd be, I don't know if he's not, I don't know if he's a millionaire or not.
But he'll be clear. He'll be clear.
He'll be gone clear. He'll be gone clear, bro.
Clear.
And he'll be running companies.
He'll be clear. You can tell he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, he's got like a business mindset, and you can tell he knows the kind of things that he wants and the kind of things he doesn't want.
Of course.
And the kind of things he wants to do and kind of things he doesn't want to do. And I think that's very cool, man. So yeah, Random Poet Appreciation Day.
We appreciate you, Poet.
Cheers, Poet.
Thank you. Thank you.
What's up, guys? It is that time again to shed a little bit of love on our boys over at Manscaped. So Manscaped just want to send a happy New Year's from everyone over there. The ball has officially dropped, but that does not mean that you have to drop the ball, you guessed it, on your balls. It's time you bring sexy back in 2022. Let's go. And we step up your game with the Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. You already know the levels. You already know the drill. You're going to join in with the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped to help them ring in the new year with the right tools for the job. Facts. You already know where you need to go, but let me remind you one more time. You're going to head over to manscaped.com. You're going to Sierra November Golf, going to punch in that code SNG, and that's going to allow you to access exclusively 20% off free shipping worldwide. Manscaped.com, code is SNG, 20% off free shipping worldwide. It's a new year, it's a new you, and a new you means no pubes. You heard it here first. Without any further ado, guys, back to the episode. Thank you very much. Let's go.
Gang.
Yeah, stuff like, even though we have no direct influence from Poet, for example, a show like this wouldn't be possible. Not necessarily wouldn't be possible.
I know what you mean. Don't get me wrong. I know exactly what you mean.
But it wouldn't have the marketplace.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Because like, if you go on YouTube, so basically when you're on YouTube, if you're a YouTube creator, YouTube will give you certain details about your audience. And one of the details is the other types of channels your audience like to watch.
I've seen that.
So many of those channels are literally birthplaces of what Poet would, this is the type of stuff that he like, people like him and people like him set the path for. They're all channels like that. They're all channels like that. And even though, like I said, I have no direct relationship with him, I've never met him.
Yeah.
I know of him and I have followed his stuff, but not for years and years.
Yeah.
Just only for the last couple of years.
Yeah. He's the one that he does Half Car podcast, is it?
He does
Him and his
Halfcast.
boy.
Yeah.
Him and a couple other boys, yeah.
He obviously does Boiler Room stuff.
Yeah.
He does that other one that he's got where there's bare of them around the table. That's a newer one.
Yes. They talk about football and stuff.
Yeah,
I
they
can't
talk
remember
about
what
football
that's called.
mostly.
I can't remember what that's called.
He used to have another football one, I'm sure. He had another podcast where it's just him and his other boy in someone's living room. Yeah, which I saw Chunks of Philly go on there one time.
I've seen, and he's got like drinks on the table.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. I've not seen that one. I've seen the one he's done with Harry Pinero.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. That rings a bell.
Yeah. So he's done bare things. And that's stuff he's doing in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So fucking hell, man. That's half an hour of Poet appreciation.
Flowers, man.
Hopefully it gets to him.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully the chip one gets him as well.
Yeah, hopefully the chip, yeah. Hopefully the chip one gets the chip. Definitely won't, but hopefully it does, bro, because you deserve it.
Yeah. You deserve all your flowers, man.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to take a sharp left turn. I'm going to take this conversation a sharp left turn, fam.
Hey, hit me.
So, for context, do you remember ages ago, I can't even remember the conversation properly that we were having, but we were talking about just like the male G spot, and if our kinks were kinking, then we would have the opportunity to discover if it's all cracked up to be.
Okay.
And like pegging and stinks and all these things and all these things.
Yeah.
One random Don messaged me personally. I don't know why he didn't message the group.
The group.
He decided to message me.
Yeah.
I don't know what that says.
Let me hear what you have to say.
Man comes on camera wearing pink shirt, thinks he should get messages about G-spots. I don't know. But anyway, if it might be a light skin thing, I don't know. Maybe it's just my aura. I'm not sure. But whatever.
Let me hear what he has to say, cuz.
He sent me a random thing, basically about his experience. I think we sent out a request to say if you're a gay guy or if you're not or whatever, if you've ever had G-spot experience,
hit us up.
Let us know.
Okay.
So he said it's from episode 74.
Wow. This is what?
This is 140 something.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. So, man said, I've got an answer to the G-spot question in episode 74. I slept with a guy once. I've always slept with girls, but this one time I had a little too much cheap wine and accidentally slept with a lad. Oops.
Accidentally.
Fam, let's unpack that. Brother, you're a gay man.
You didn't accidentally sleep with no one. You're gay or bi.
You're a gay man. That's
Own it.
Literally fine.
Okay,
and the fact that you said I've had a little bit too much cheap wine. Red flag, you're a gay man.
Yeah.
That's something a gay man would say. I had too much cheap wine. Oops.
Oops. The oops done it for
Fam,
me.
we knew you were gay before we got to where it needed to go. Man said a little bit too much cheap wine. Oops. My dog. Yes, sir.
Oh,
we love it. He said, now, the male G-spot, wild, man. Wild. This is what I'm going to say how he typed it. Yeah. Let me start again. Had a little bit too much cheap. Okay, let me embody this man, right?
Yeah.
Right, so I'm this guy.
Yeah.
And action. Guys, I've got an answer to the G-spot question in episode 74. I slept with a guy once. I've always slept with girls, but this one time, I had a little bit too much cheap wine and accidentally slept with a lad. Oops. Now, the male G-spot. Wild, man. Wild. I nutted and evolved. Evolved. Like a Pokemon.
Wow.
I nutted and evolved. I've never felt stronger and manlier. After that, I can't explain it. Felt like I could fight anyone.
What is going on?
Bro?
You would have thought man took a pre-workout or something.
Fam, you would have thought he smoked crack. Do you remember in Wolf of Wall Street where they smoked crack under the stairs? Yes. And he's like, let's run. Let's run like lions and tigers. That's how he felt.
Wow.
After getting banged.
Man said he evolved. He nutted and evolved.
Nutted and evolved. I've never felt stronger and manlier.
Wow.
The fact that you props. We're giving flowers today.
Yeah, of course.
Props that you can say with chest, you've never felt manlier than when a grown-ass man pounded you.
Props, my
G. I love that confidence. Man said, I can't explain it. Felt like I could fight anyone. I haven't done it since, but man, I'm just saying, maybe a finger or a prostate massager might be something you should try once. Man said, I got you. I don't know what that last bit means. Again, a brother comes on with a pink t-shirt, little salmon. I'm trying to expand my portfolio. And man said, I got you.
I got you.
I don't need to be got. I don't need to be got.
Get it, got it,
but
good.
Thank you. I'm intrigued.
That's the whole thing sounds intriguing. But like you said, you got to give him his flowers for the confidence and the bravado of saying,
oh, bro.
He's never felt more of a man.
I've never felt more of a man.
After getting backshotted, man who nutted and evolved.
My cheeks were clapped and I felt like I could fight anyone.
Wow. Fair fucking play.
Fair play indeed,
Fair
brother.
Fucking play.
Like I said, my kinks aren't kinking, bro.
My kinks aren't kinking.
Because I'm not about it. But I want to be.
Yeah, the thing is, I would love to be able to explore. I would love, but I know myself. You know?
100%.
I know myself.
It's the same way that you're intolerant to seafood. I'm sure you'd love some lobster tail, but it's just not on the cards.
It's not on the cards, brother. I can't do it.
When I see man slurping oysters and they're like, fuck, that's nice. I want to gag. But I wish I liked oysters,
yeah,
bro.
I know what you mean.
There's certain things that your mind just won't say yes to.
It just can't.
And there's no way I'm going to have 2 swigs of cheap wine and arch my back.
It's impossible.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
And like I said, I wish my kinks were kinking, but they're just not. And there's going to come a time in my life I'm going to have to accept that. And I think I'm nearly there. I think I'm just going to have to accept the fact that my kinks ain't kinking. And I'm just going to have to hear anecdotally that once your prostate gets the dink, you evolve.
My kinks are capped, bro. My kinks are capped.
I think that's the thing. Like there's gateway drugs, and I don't know what my gateway drug would be, but like there's a hop, skip, and a jump between me getting a girl to eat my batty and getting. I don't know about all them things.
Not stopping, bro.
Nah. I promise you, you've lost me after a pump and a half.
You've lost me after the first thrust.
Fam?
The first thrust, I'd shudder.
Because oh my God, this is the one. I'd lose it. You know when you're threading it?
Yeah.
So if she was threading me, say if it's a pegging thing.
Yeah.
And she was threading me.
Yeah.
And I'm bracing.
Yeah.
Waiting for it to get easier.
Yeah.
As soon as she's finished threading, and then she pulls
the
out
and the faulting, yeah.
Get off me. Get out of me, get off me. I'm done. I'm done here.
All right. What position would you want to be in for this thrusting?
I wouldn't want, as another thing,
I don't
want to be in any of them.
There's no wanting, but ideal position. Ideal position. Because there's either doggy, arch back, there's flat on your stomach and spread out cheek, There's flat on your back, leg
and then
up,
leg up.
and then I don't know what else they could be.
Fuck's sake.
Those are the three. What are you picking?
Fam, I'm trying to picture it. There's no way I'm doing like a fetal position thing.
The side thing.
The side thing. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not arching my back. I'm not going on all fours. I'm not laying flat on my stomach. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. So what I think I might have to do is how to explain it. I think you listen. Hear me out. Hear me out, brother. I might have to do a flat back thing, but listen to me. Hear me out. I'm gonna have to. Your boy might have to think he's doing jiu-jitsu or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get her in a guillotine headlock, innit? I'm gonna have to do something to
mask everything.
To mask what's going on. Because I can't have my knees up here. I can't. I just can't.
I promise you I'm not doing that. I promise you.
What would you do then?
I'd have to go flat back, flat stomach. I'd have to. I can't see it coming.
The thing is, I would appreciate flat stomach, but you got to think about this two ways. With flat stomach, the reason I said hell no with flat stomach is because in my head, I want it to feel like a massage thing. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the only way I can imagine being flat on my stomach with a female behind me. Mm-hmm. But there's only two ways flat stomach can go. Either, if I want because I don't want my legs spread open.
You don't or you do so?
Don't.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want my legs spread open because as soon as they're open, I'm screaming.
But they're going to be open like this though when you're on your back.
Nah, but if you're on your back, see, when I get a girl flat on her stomach, I like legs closed.
Yeah, same.
I like cheeks perked.
Yeah.
And then we're going in.
Same.
But in order for me to do that, my chest is on her back.
Yeah.
And my head's next to her.
Yeah. You're
Fam?
engulfed.
Yeah. So if she does that to me and she's whispering shit in my ear, you're getting an elbow. I just can't feel that helpless. Do you know what I mean?
Helpless is the word.
I can't feel
helpless is
helpless.
the word. Because I'm seeing it now as I've done it to girls.
Yeah.
They're helpless.
Fam? For her to grab the back of my head and shove it into the pillow.
Helpless is the word. Fuck.
I can't feel that helpless. It just it's a huge turn off for me.
Yeah.
Feeling that helpless is a huge turn off for me. So as soon as she spreads my legs, helpless. As soon as she lays across my back, grips the back of my neck, get off me. Get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
So I just don't know how it's ever going to pattern. That's why I'm saying my kinks ain't kinking, G. I just can't pick a position. That's why I guess I'm going to have to look her in the boat like a man.
Nah. I promise you now, I'm not looking at her fuck me. I'm not looking at her bang the shit. Literally bang the shit out of me. I'm not looking at that. I can't. I literally can't, brother. I'd have to go flat on my stomach. Do what you want to me. I'll go flat on my stomach. I'd firm it. I'd bite the pillow, close my eyes, and fucking firm it.
Oh, dearie me. All right, fair play.
That's the only way I can see it happening.
It's going to have to be what it is. Speaking of, this is a perfect transition into... I have to tell you, I icked myself again. I keep icking myself, bro.
Hit me.
To be known as the ick guys, it's astounding how often I ick myself.
I know what you mean.
Astounding, Fuad.
Because you think about it in hindsight,
It's all I can think about.
Yeah.
It's all I can think about because I'm inundated with messages from girls about everything that turns them off about a guy. And it's like, I can't help it now because a guy can't leave his yard without giving someone the ick.
Yeah.
So the other day, I was in Tesco doing a big shop. Now, your boy was on the hunt for some coconut milk.
Okay.
So I get to the section with coconut milk.
Yeah. World Foods and
thing there.
Yeah.
And they've only got coconut milk light.
Okay.
And your boy wants the full fat.
Yeah.
I want
the
all
rich and creamy.
Yeah,
I
want the rich and creamy.
Yeah.
I want it the way God intended.
Yeah.
So I'm looking for this coconut milk and I can see they've only got this one. To the left, on its side, there's a straggling can of organic.
Okay.
It's a full fat thing.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck. And this is the bottom shelf.
Okay.
So I'm like, oh, fuck. And I'm like squatted down, looking at it. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake, there's only one can. I need like 5 because I'm doing a big shop. I look down a little bit and there's like a 4-pack at the back. Bottom shelf at the back, Fuhad.
I can see it now. Icky now. I can see it now.
Bro, I had to get my chest to the floor, face pressed against this, and my ass was 6 foot in the air.
Just reaching.
And I'm reaching under the thing, bro. I thought a was going to cancho me. I thought was going to cancho me.
James, I promise you now, I'm calling an attendant. I'm asking them, have you got any more milk? And if they say there's none there, I was like, have a look.
First of all, I'm never saying to another grown human being, got milk. I'm never saying that. But fam, the thing is as well, it wasn't even a case of, fuck, I'm going to have to get my face to the floor and arch. It was more of I've already squatted down.
Yeah.
Then I got to my knees and hands. And then I had to like reach under. And then when I really realized what the position I'm going to have to partake, it was already too late.
Yeah.
So fam, I basically wrapped this hand behind my back, arched my ass up in the air and reached for it, fam. And I could hear heels going past me. And I was just like, I just got to firm it.
Walks past like, yuck.
Yeah, bro. 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if a yak just kicked me in my balls from behind. I said, you're not a man.
Off the floor.
Get the fuck off the floor. But yeah, that's it. I just icked myself and just had to firm it, G. It's constant now.
Yeah. I hear you. It's constant. It happens, man.
But it is what it is, bro.
It does happen, and it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes the real nigga shit is to just firm it.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Firm it. Yeah. I agree.
It is what it is, G. But from there, guys, we've had a couple weeks off.
True, we have.
But we're going to enter the disgusting domain of Icks again, right? Somehow, they keep bringing in that new. And it's tough. It's tough. So let's see what we got on the menu for today's Icks.
Hit me.
This one is my childhood incarnate, bro.
Okay.
When he's too scared to say he's next at the barber's and let someone else go first. When you're a teenager, bro, and you first rock into barbers and you don't know who's good and who's shit, and the barber doesn't see you walk in and he turns around and says, who's next?
Yeah, man.
And you go to move and next Don just stands
up. It's like... Yeah. Before you know it, you're waiting three more turns now.
Oh, yeah, you're not leaving it for another 2 hours.
Oh, that's annoying.
Brutal,
that's
bro.
Annoying. That's
Brutal,
annoying.
bro.
Yeah.
And the fact that a girl said that means that she's been in a barber's with her man
seen that
and
happen.
watch him let next man take his spot. It's embarrassing.
Nah, man.
He should be ashamed of himself. In that regard, he should be fucking ashamed of himself. Jesus. Where do they get this specificity, bro?
Specificity. Wow.
When he tries on trainers and squeezes the toe to see if he has enough room.
Fuck off. Tell her to fuck off.
Bro?
What the fuck, man? What the
Nah, fam. That one's too funny to me.
That's hilarious.
That's the same as when you... I see another one is like when he tries on shoes and has to do the walk around the shop.
Oh, I thought you were going to say darting around the shop.
Nah, he just has to do the walk.
Yeah.
You know when you're in Clarks, when you're a youth, and they try him on and they do the squeeze, and they're like, give us a walk. And you're just like... And you have to do that.
Check the buoyancy out.
Bro, and your mum's like, does it fit? How's it feel? Is it comfortable? Yes, man. And you're wearing school shoes with trackies.
Tracky, but you look at absolute pleb. An absolute pleb. Get me out this shop.
School shoes with trackies!
Get me out this fucking shop. It's always in like Arndale, for example.
Oh, it's in the Arndale,
It's in the Arndale. So for those that don't know what the Arndale, it's like a
mall.
It's an indoor mall, but it's like a shitty version of the indoor mall.
Trash.
And it's always like, not even Clark's. What's the Deichmann? You know Deichmann? The green thing. Deichmann is like a dead-end shoe shop. That's where you get this...
Shoe zone.
Shoe zone. Them man there, that's where they're telling you to do the walk of shame in the school shop.
Sweaty waist man's telling me to do the walk of shame. Fuck you.
Get me out
this. It fits, fam.
It
and you're
fits.
sitting down and you're like, it fits. And your mum's like, no.
Whoa. Test it. I ain't wasting my money.
I'm not wasting my money. I'm not coming back in here 2 weeks to get you new shoes.
Oh, no, it's a
Like,
piss
Mum,
take.
it fucking fits, man.
Get me out this hellhole. Take me to JD now. Get me out this fucking hellhole. It's
My mum would
embarrassing.
never take me to JD.
It's embarrassing.
She would take me to JJB's, brother.
JJB's.
When I need new kicks, JJB.
TK Maxx, bro.
I've never been in there.
TK Maxx,
Oh, TK
bro.
Maxx is a shambles. TK Maxx is a shambles of a store.
They don't know what they are.
Bro, I used to have a brethren who would shop in TK Maxx and come up with the fire shit. Every week he'd have some new, like, back when Ed Hardy was a thing.
Ed Hardy.
Back when Ed Hardy was a
Wow.
thing, he would rock up with that fresh Ed Hardy, and he'd be like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And he'd be like, "Oh, don't tell no one. I got it in TK Maxx." And I'm like, "You didn't get that in TK Maxx, bring man." He's like, "Bro, trust me. If you look hard enough,
You'll find it.
find your things in TK Maxx." Next thing, bro, I'm in there in TK Maxx, going through all the items.
Yeah.
Bad bitches just walking past, seeing me scuffling through the things
Oh, like some poor person
like a tramp,
trying to find a £3
like a
tea.
tramp, bro.
Oh,
I got vexed and left.
I can imagine.
Got vexed and
I
left.
can imagine. Fuck Ed Hardy. Ed, what a throwback. Ed
Oh,
Hardy, yo.
bro,
Wow.
so embarrassing. That's so funny. Deichmann.
You know exactly what I mean, innit? You can see it.
Deichmann.
You can see it.
Yo. Ah.
Deichmann.
I said, take me JD, bro. If you ain't going JD or Foot Locker on these shopping trips with your mum, you're pathetic. You're pathetic.
You are. That's it. Everyone's going to laugh at you. Because that's the communal mall. It's close to the school and it's close to everywhere, close to all the yards. So everyone's there.
Bro.
After school, everyone's there. Your mum picks you up. All right, we're going shopping. Deichmann, while all your boys and the galley are in JJB and JD doing up cinema upstairs. Doing up Nando's upstairs and you're in Deichmann.
Nando's and you're in Deichmann.
You're in Deichmann.
Find me, bro. Fucking find me, bro. Nah. Find me, bro.
You're in Deichmann on a Tuesday.
Nah, fam. I'll fucking scrap everyone. That's so embarrassing. Being a kid is hard,
It
man.
is. It's tough. You've got no authority. It's tough. You've got no say in anything.
Your mum don't give a shit about your feelings, man.
Your feelings or your
Man said
friends.
my boys are doing up Nando's and I'm in Deichmann. That's so relevant for you. You have no idea. You have no idea how relevant that is, bro. Oh, that's funny, bro.
Fuck, man. Fuck. On a Tuesday.
And I'm in Deichmann. Fucking fight me, someone. Oh, that is so funny, bro. Oh, fam. Speaking of, I remember there was one time, most embarrassing moment of my life to date.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
embarrassing. I remember I was 15, 16.
Yeah.
And my boy had just got a job in Foot Locker. And at the time, obviously I live in Northampton. Our closest Foot Locker was in Milton Keynes. He got a job in Foot Locker in Milton Keynes.
And he lived in North?
And he lived in North with me.
Okay.
So one Saturday where he weren't working, he got all the mans together, all the galley together, and said he's got a friends and family discounting. Let's go Foot Locker. Let's splash. The discount at the time, fam, no word of a lie, was like 70%.
Oh, rah.
It was lavish, bro.
Rah.
I had a young 50 spot.
Yeah.
That's all I had. I had one pinky, bro.
Yeah.
From my birthday,
Yeah.
one pinky.
Yeah.
Didn't have a job, didn't have no money. I'd never used to get EMA, nothing. I had one pink note. So yeah, I had 150 spot. That's all I had to my name, bro. 50 quid. So I'm thinking I'm going to be able to run up in there and get some buff trainers for like 20 quid. And still have
Something for lunch or whatever.
Millie's cookies or something like that,
Millie's
innit?
cookies. They were expenny when you were a youth.
Bro?
They were expenny when you were a youth. We'll divulge
We'll
later. yeah.
divulge, but yeah, Millie's cookies were fucking teeth. So I thought, we're going to run up in Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
I'm going to splurge on some £20 trainers that should be like 100. I'm still going to have time for Millie's cookies and sushi. And everything's going to be gang.
Yeah.
Then we rock up in there. My man takes us all in there. And what I'm saying, there's hoes with us, bro. I'm 16, brother. I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
There's things about.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, I'm going to get lavish trainers. It's going to be buff. I can't wait. Bro, rock up in there. Soon as we get in there, my boy's manager comes up and he's like, Jason, no. That's what he said. Soon as we walk in the door, he looks at my boy and says, Jason, no. And my boy's like, what? And he's like, you're not doing this again.
Again.
But my heart's racing at this point.
That's it again.
You're not doing this again. And he's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And then he's like, oh, you can't just keep bringing everyone in for the friends and family thing. It doesn't work like that. You got all these people. I know what you're trying to do. He's like, bro, it's not even like that. It's not even right like that. And he looks at me and said, bro, this is my brother. I'm not getting everyone nothing. This is my brother. He's coming for some trainers. It's family, like, etc., etc. And then he was like, oh, whatever, man. So he walks off, and then my boy goes to me, pick your kicks, tell the lady to bring your size, all this thing. And then I'm gonna sort it out. And then when you're ready. So I pick kicks. They're like 80 bar. Can't remember what kicks they were. I pick kicks. I'm getting angry telling this story. I pick up the kicks.
Yeah.
Pick up the kicks. Homeboy gets my size. My boy's still chatting to the manager.
The one that told him no, Jason.
Yeah. My boy's still chatting to the manager.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me like, yeah, it's calm. So I pick my size, get the tings, and then the brother who bought, the guy who brings me the shoes, they don't really do this anymore, I don't think. But they used to let you wear them out the store.
Did they?
So obviously the box has the ting on it that they scan and you pay. But if I wanted, I could put the shoes on, put my shoes in the box. They'll scan the ting and I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
So I said to my man, I tried them on, tried them both on. They fit. They look lavish with the garms I'm wearing. Hoes are smiling. Everything's blessed. Yeah. My boys are spudding. Yeah.
Gang.
So I put my kicks in the box. Take my box up to the front. As I get there, my boy turns around and is like, yeah, it's not got a pattern. I said, what? Man said, the discount's not, it's not gonna,
it's not
he's not
discounted.
having it. Donnie's not having it. And he's kicking up a fuss like, you know, fuck it, I hate this job anyway, I'm gonna quit. And I'm like, say less. He's like, yeah, but you're just gonna have to pay full price.
I've only got a 50.
Fam, I've only got 50. Big man thing. I had to go to the bench, take off the shoes, take my crusty, muddy shoes out, put them back on, put the thing, and then say, like,
Sorry for wasting your
sorry
time.
for wasting your time. I wanted to put a stone cold bullet in my head.
A man said there was hose about.
Fam,
Put the shoes over, was spun in them. I should bottle you.
I've never felt so exposed. I've never felt so violated.
Fam, I can see it.
I felt naked and afraid, bro.
I can see it.
I wanted to fight everyone and just scream and cry. I was like, why is my life like this, man?
That's too funny.
Why is my life
That's
like
too
this?
funny.
And I think stuff like that is the birthplace of Ick.
Okay.
I think stuff like that is the birthplace of Ick, where there's hoes about a man has to return trainers that he can't afford.
Oh, man.
And yet, so just like, I know you're not a man, I know you're still a kid,
Yeah.
but you're really not a man.
Yeah.
Because you were banking on this discount.
You didn't have a plan
Fam,
B.
yeah.
You didn't have a plan B.
There literally was no
Plan B. You didn't have a plan B.
You needed the discount, bro. You're a joke. You're a
Fucking
joke.
hell.
I just want you to know that. You're a joke.
It's so unfair.
Fam, it's so unfair. And the thing that pisses me off as well is that, not again with this. The thing that pisses me off as well is that homeboy who worked there, he was from like a well-off family.
Okay.
So his mum and his nan and his stuff would always give him money when we were kids. So he always had money, bro. I'm talking like £200-300 in cash. Just always. It's like walking around money. He could have bought 10 of them fucking trainers if he wanted to.
Yeah.
So for him even saying like, fuck this job anyway, it's shit, and just quitting on the spot,
Minor.
and then still going shopping in Milton Keynes, the hoes were lapping it up.
Yeah.
And your boy was wearing his dusty Reeboks, bro.
Fucking
And
hell.
I literally was just like, why is life like this?
Fucking hell. That's tough. As a 16-year-old, that's tough.
It was harsh.
That's very tough, man.
It was harsh, bro.
Nah, man. That's not fair.
It was tough.
Man didn't have a plan B whatsoever.
Bro.
You're banking on that
I
discount.
was begging for it.
Fuck.
I was begging for it. But he sold me on it certainty.
Yeah, of course.
He sold me on it, bro. And he just ran me down the river to drown. And then didn't.
A man said Don't worry, this is my brother. It's just him. You were the scapegoat for the whole thing.
The whole
thing.
The whole heist. I was the fool guy.
You were.
And when shit hit the fan, he wasn't there to back me up.
He wasn't. You got to the till and man said, just to let you know, this is not pattern.
I'm sorry, fam. He's not having it.
He's not having it.
And then to him, he felt betrayed by the manager. So he was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And then spent in Milton Keynes. Spent in there. Bought all the hoes Burger King and all that. And I'm just like, just literally kill me then.
Fucking
Because if that's what we're doing, then just kill me.
Fucking hell.
It was painful, bro.
Sorry, brother.
Right, a couple more icks and we're done.
Yeah, man.
This one's relevant to me, bro. Not to me, but I see this all the time.
Okay.
When he posts a selfie wearing glasses and you can see him holding the phone in the reflection of the glasses. So embarrassing. So embarrassing, bruv. I hate stuff like that.
I hear that.
I hate stuff like that. Bro, when he's riding a bike, dings his bell and no one moves.
What the fuck?
That's shameful, bro. That's shameful. When you have to bump down that curb
Yeah.
into oncoming traffic, I fucking hate it. Or if if you're behind people, you get that ding ding, no one moves. So you literally have to get off the bike and walk.
Yeah. Oh, terrible.
Fuck
You have
all
to
of
be
you.
screaming, excuse me.
Fam.
Excuse me.
On your left.
You're left, you know.
Shameful. Oh, this one. When he has his window wipers on full speed and it's barely raining. Things just screeching.
That's annoying. That's annoying, man. That's annoying.
Yeah. You're a joke, man.
Banging
Fam,
left and right. For no reason. You just don't look like a confident driver.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You just don't look like you know what you're doing. And you're driving, you know?
You're in control of this.
You're in control of this.
You're in control of me.
Nah, brother.
Take care of man.
Take care of us. Because the way the wipe is wiping doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Fucking hell, that's funny. Fucking hell, that's funny.
I've seen that one before. That's jokes.
Oh, this one's brutal, bro. When he starts walking to a till and the cashier walks away, so he needs to go to the back of the queue.
I've never seen that happen, but the thought of that, I would bang that cashier in his face. Come back here. What do you actually mean?
That's never... that specifically hasn't happened when they've walked off, but it's happened to me where I've gone to a till and you don't realize that you get there, the shutter thing is closed. Because you know they got that little thing here. And someone's standing there having a chin wag. And then you only notice it when they, you know the thing that separates on the belt? You know the little separator that you put there? They put that at the end and it says closed.
Closed, yeah.
And you're just rocking it. You put your basket on the thing and it says closed. You're just like...
Fuck my life.
From the next thing is long. And you're just like, oh, fuck.
That's
fuck
jarring.
all of you.
That's jarring.
And you know they're pretending not to look
Yeah.
at you. You know they saw all of it.
They're like, quick glots. Annoying motherfuckers.
Waste, man. Last one is the most painful thing you can experience as a man. The most painful thing you can experience as a man. When he opens the car door, but it's too heavy and it closes again before he can get out. I literally had to say that fast to get through the sentence. Bro, the times I've done that and my leg gets caught on the thing. From I open the door, get one leg out and the wind shuts it on me. Oh.
Nah.
I feel like a toddler.
Nah.
I feel like a fucking toddler,
that's unfair. That's unfair. There's nothing you can do about the wind. That's unfair.
But it's too heavy.
That's unfair.
Oh, it's brutal, bro. And you know it's the same. You know what's even worse than that? You know when there's bear of you. You know when pre-drinks has been pre-drinking and you man book the 7-seater and you arrive at your destination and it's your turn to open the thing. The slider door and you're yanking the thing.
You're fiddling with it. I hate that.
You're yanking the thing and it will not open. So Donnie has to kiss his teeth, get out and just press the button and just like, so embarrassing.
I hate it.
So embarrassing, bro.
I've got one here. When he pushes back the car seat and then has to pull it back a bit because he was too ambitious.
Bro, when you flick that lever and gravity takes over,
fam,
it's embarrassing.
What can you do or
I'd
say?
rather stay like that.
Fam, if that happens to me, let's say a chick's driving. My deal, she's paying as well. I flick it, and I'm all the way back. I wouldn't be able to look at her. Because I know for a fact she's seen me see her. She's just looking at her.
And the thing, you have to wrench your neck up and then get it back up. Oh, and that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. I'll stay there. I'll stay there. It was all intentional. Shut up. Shut up and drive.
No, Rihanna. Fucking hell. Oh, which other ones are there? When you go to his room and he has one flat pillow on the bed. Just the one flat pillow.
Thing is, that's me. I prefer one pillow. But I understand it makes you look like you live in a hostel.
You don't know what comfort is, brother. A man said he prefers one pillow. A flat one at that.
Fam? Is underrated. A young one pillow is underrated for your neck. It feels good. 2 pillows, my thing's like this.
Nah, not for me, fam.
I know, not for you.
Not for me. I need the double.
Nah, I drapes one off that goes in between my legs like a punk, and then I sleep on one. I'm kipping.
I can't sleep on one pillow. My neck is too lodged. It's too lodged. I need support.
Nah, I can't lay flat and have my head like this.
I need support, brother.
Nah, bro.
Nah, that's not for me. To each their own. When he's late and has to run with his backpack on and he's holding the straps like this.
Year 7, year 8, that was me.
Bro. I think there's one you read as well, similar to that. Got a backpack on and he has to tie his shoelace.
And the back thing goes there? Scrap me.
You have to fight me. You have to fight me. You have to fight me. Because it's embarrassing.
Oh, it's brutal, fam.
It's embarrassing. Oh,
It's
there's nothing.
fucking-
There's actually nothing worse than seeing a backpack going like this when you're
Fam?
running. There's nothing worse. There is nothing worse.
You can hear Donnie's apple cores bouncing in the lunchbox. You bitch. You bitch.
Bitch.
You bitch.
Man came with the hard B's as well. You bitch. That's too funny.
Bro,
That's too funny.
School icks are valid.
Oh, bro.
School icks are valid, bro.
It's unfair. It's unfair, man.
Yo,
Anyway, I think that's all.
That's what fuck's sake. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to call it a day there. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for today, man.
Happy Monday. We love you as always, and then we're gonna catch you on Thursday. If you're really what's up, we'll catch you on Thursday.
Yeah, man.
If you're a bitch as well, we'll see you next week Monday.
Fuck. I wasn't expecting to say that. Them hard B's, they sweet me, bro.
Oh, that's jokes. All right, guys.
Fuck
Love.
Gang.